Being nice is very overrated. Now, there's a difference between being nice and being kind, and I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like, in today's society, especially as a woman, it's like you take pride in being like a nice person, but a lot of the times when we listen out loud to the stuff that we're taking pride in, we're taking pride in putting ourselves last. When I feel like it's a difference. You can be kind and be like respectful towards other people, and when people come to you with respect and they are nice and kind to you, you are returning that same energy. You're kind to them. But I feel like a nice person, out of personal experience, a nice person is a person that puts themselves last and is going to be nice to you regardless of their own needs and wants, and they're going to do everything for you regardless of what they want and what they need. They're always going to put themselves last. And you notice when people ever call you nice, they're always like, oh, you're so nice. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so nice. I don't take that as a compliment. Stop taking that as a compliment. I would much rather be respected than to be looked at as like that sweet little nice girl that people kind of pity. When I was like a super nice person, I'm telling you, I was so nice, meaning I put everybody before me, and I thought that that was going to make my way up the charts, and I thought that was going to make other people like me, when in reality, it made them accept me, but it also made them not respect me. People were not respecting me, and people were comfortable doing any and everything to me and with me. They did not respect my time. They did not respect my presence. They didn't respect me at all because I was too nice. Take away the niceness and replace it with just being a kind person. You're a respectful person, yes, but you also do not tolerate disrespect. When I was nice, everybody was walking all over me. And I'm not saying this just out of a bad experience. I'm saying this because it is detrimental to you and your health if you're putting other people before you. That's just what it is. If you are just super nice to people and you know deep down that you could be doing stuff for yourself, that you could be pouring into you, but instead you're doing stuff for others when it's really not needed, that's how you know you're too nice. When you feel like you're not all the way filled up, when you're always feeling overwhelmed, that could be a sign of you being too nice because you're taking on too many tasks. You're always saying yes to somebody. I used to be too nice to the point where I would always say yes to people. And it's not gonna do anything but make you have spite, because you're gonna look throughout the years and years are gonna go by and you're gonna be like, wow, I could be using this time that I was spending focusing on them and helping them out to be focusing on myself. And I did that, and I looked up and I had so much spite and I had so much anger, and I still had to kind of let that go. And it will turn you into a mean person because you'll be spiteful of it. But if you're just kind and you also set boundaries and you know who you are, you know what you don't want to tolerate, you know the things that you do not want to do, you're not going to have that feeling of like regret because you keep people at a distance. You're respectful to them, you're kind to them, but you're not overly nice, and you're not just saying yes to any and everything, because that's going to be detrimental to you. In your life, you need to learn how to put yourself first. I want you to get that through your head. Be like, okay, being nice is cute and all, but I want to be respected. I want to have my own career. I want to tap into myself. I don't want to have that feeling of looking up and seeing that I let other people walk all over me. I don't want that, because when you're too nice, people do not respect you, and that's just what it is. Look at these major celebrities like Nicki Minaj. You can say whatever you want about her, but people respect her. You're not going to come up to a Nicki Minaj and say certain things because you know that she tolerates respect and she looks at herself and she holds herself at a high level. When you are overly nice, that shows a sign of wanting and yearning for validation. It's the difference between being just kind to people and being respectful, like I said, than just being nice. When you are overly nice, you're searching for validation. So dig deep inside of yourself and figure out why you're looking for that validation. A lot of the times we're looking for validation because we didn't get that growing up. When I was in school, for example, I didn't think I really got the validation that I was searching for, and I would keep searching for it with being overly nice, and that's how I would gain all my friends. But then I looked up and I realized all the friends I gained was off of me being overly nice and me doing everything for them, and then their friendship was just based off of what I could do for them. So every time they would hit me up, it would be to ask me for favors, ask me to do stuff for them, when I was drained and my energy was drained, but I already got myself wrapped up in the friendship. And then once you change as a person, you finally get to see the type of person that friend is, and you start to see, wow, they should have never been around, they should have never been in my life. But you kind of look at it like, dang, it's too late now, and they're gonna think I'm acting funny when I just kind of cut them off. That's why you need to start now. Stop being overly nice now. Practice kindness. What is kindness? Kindness is treating people with respect. That's how I look at it as. Doing to others what I would want people to do for me, but I'm not overextending myself at the detriment of my own self. Being kind, I want you to practice saying no. It is okay to say no, and I also want you to practice not feeling bad for it. I used to be a type of person where when I couldn't do something as little as answer the phone because I was genuinely busy, or even if I just didn't feel like talking, I would feel so bad and be like, oh my gosh, like think about it all day, like wow, like I abandoned them, like they're not gonna like me anymore. Take that out your mind. Take out other people not liking you out your vocabulary. Take that out of something that you care about. That should not be something you care about. You should be more worried about whether or not you'll lose yourself. Now I'm worried about, okay, will I have time to do what I have to do for myself? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be there focusing on me when I need help. And that's just the sad reality of this. Nobody's going to really care. You are all you really have. Yes, friendships are very important. You need to be there for your friends, yes. But never put them before yourself and your own mental health. Because sometimes being a nice person can drive you crazy. And that's what it did to me. I was overly nice to the point where I was neglecting myself and I was going insane because I wasn't taking enough time to even meditate with my thoughts, to even clear my thoughts, to even clear my mind, to really focus on me. And that drives you insane. And I'm telling you this now because I'm just now getting back at 21 years old. I'm about to be 22 in a few weeks, Virgo. I'm just now getting back to the point of me finally finding myself and really tapping into myself. You have to be comfortable with being alone. It is okay to be alone. You're not really alone per se, but it is okay for people to be upset at you. It's okay for you to disappoint people sometimes if you have to really do what you have to do for yourself. If your mental health is not in check and it's not okay, you can't be there for anybody. If you need to take time out and be like, hey, I have a lot on my mind right now. I have a lot to get together. I have a lot to just cope and do with my mental health. It's okay for you to be with yourself, with your thoughts, and take a break from talking to people. You need to take a break from being there for everybody and learn how to be there for yourself. And the way to be there for yourself is practicing saying no. Practice saying no in a respectful way, but being like, I can't do this today. And that is okay. It is not your job to be somebody else's parent. It is not your job to be the hero of their story. You have to save yourself. A lot of the times we try to save other people and we try to fix and build other people up. But I'm here to tell you, girl, you cannot build somebody else up when you're not even there yet. I was over here trying to help others to the point where I would help them with their businesses. I would help them with everything until I realized my business is not even where I wanted to be at yet all the way. No matter what, we're always gonna have different goals. Why would you sit down and like spend all your time helping the next person when you can't even fix and help yourself? Why would you do that? It's okay to help others, and I'm saying it's okay to give to others. It's okay to even be kind to others, but it's not okay to give everybody else everything you need to be giving yourself. And that's just what it is, because destiny swapping is very real as well. I've had so many points in my life, and well, let me explain what destiny swapping is. Destiny swapping is basically somebody seeing everything that you have for yourself and everything you have going, and they want that. So spiritually, they'll try to swap with you. You guys can search it up. It is deep, but you'll see more of that. And I say all that to say, sometimes when we're too kind and when we're too nice and oblivious to the fact and gullible, and we're just nice people, so we don't realize that it's not good that we're letting them in too much, or it's not good that we are neglecting our own responsibilities and our own goals to help this next person. Because a lot of times people will see what you have and they will want what you have, so they'll do any and everything to distract you on your path. And don't get it twisted. A lot of times we think that, oh no, it's not that deep. Nobody would do that. Yes, they would. Don't stop expecting yourself out of other people, because you don't know what they would and wouldn't do. And I'm here to tell you they would do it. If you have something going for yourself, whether that be mentally, emotionally, even if you have like a relationship that's going really, really well, whatever it is that you have, a business, a career, a job, anything you have, a family, some people do not have that and they are just jealous of that. They're jealous of just the light you have. They will do anything to tear you down, even if that's wasting your time. Remember that some people are sent here to waste your time, and it's not worth being nice and being so available for people who are here to destroy you and here to distract you. You have to be okay with loving yourself more than you love attention and you love feeling needed. Stop feeling needed, because at the end of the day, you need yourself. Nobody needs you to that extent. Need yourself enough to know that you have to be in a right mental state. You have to be in a right physical state, a right financial state to take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, the people you're nice to, are they going to be there when you need something to eat? Are they going to be there when you need some money? Are they going to be there when you need a place to stay? More than likely, no. And you don't even want to have to be in a situation where you're asking them for all that stuff. So why not just pump into you so you can get your career together and get this together? Because life is not a game. And I had to realize that too. Life is no joke. It's no joke. Life does not stop for anybody. You're wasting your time trying to be extra nice and trying to be a pick-me for other people when they can't do anything for you at the end of the day. Point blank, period. I understand if maybe that's even your husband, your boyfriend. I can't speak on that. But just random people that you just let into your life and you're already giving them your all, and your excuse is just, oh, I'm just a nice person. Yeah, I was a nice person too. And I looked up and I wasted like 5 years of my life giving to other people. And I looked up and I didn't know myself. Thank God I realized it at such a young age. But there's some women who are 40 years old and they don't realize until they're 40. And they still have time to correct the changes, but you don't want to look up and have that regret, because the worst feeling in the world is regret. It really is. Stop being nice and learn how to be kind and demand respect. I don't care how much somebody likes me. I would rather them respect me. I'm at the point now where people respect me. They don't come at me a certain type of way. When I was nice, people used to come at me any kind of way until I snapped right out of it. And I was like, yeah, no, you're not going to talk to me like that. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this. I have other stuff to do. When God has plans for you, a lot of times the enemy will send a bunch of distractions your way. And it's your job to turn the other way and keep walking in God's path and plan for you. When you're chosen, you're going to have a bunch of distractions. When you're chosen and you're just a sweet, kind person, everybody's going to come around and try to suck from you and take from you. It's your job to not allow that to happen, because you have to have enough for yourself. You ever notice that when you are a nice person and you are always there for other people, their life seems to go really, really good. And it kind of feels like I manifested this for them. I noticed that a lot of times when I was there for people, I was worried about them so much, and I was like putting my all into them, that their life ended up going smooth. Everything that I was helping them with prospered. I manifested that until I realized, why don't I do this for myself, and wonder, would that manifest for me? If you give yourself just 6 months of just total focus on yourself and giving yourself the same treatment you be trying to give to other people, watch how your life will elevate. Watch how the things you want will manifest itself. Just watch. Trust me, it will work. You just have to be okay with letting some people down and everybody not liking you. You have to be okay with that. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you much rather have yourself and your peace of mind and your peace in general? Cut out the extra noise. Peace is what matters at the end of the day. Peace, stability. Peace and stability. Remember those two words. Peace and stability. If anything is messing up your peace and it's distracting you from getting stability, it has to go. Don't give it attention or your energy. You need to give yourself all of your energy that you have, because you are what matters in this world. So practice being kind. Treat others how you would like to be treated, but do not do it at the extent of your own self. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below some things. We can get into some conversations. Anything you want to comment, anything you're feeling, just comment that down below. I respond to all my comments. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.